What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing all right. I just want to make this little video. Excuse this, by the way. Like, I know this obviously the first thing y'all are gonna see. This shit on my forehead right here. Just excuse that. There was some sort of bump or some shit. I don't know. I obviously scratched myself and made it worse. But I wanted to go ahead and just thank everybody that subscribed to me, all my new subscribers, and all the people that come back to watch my videos. I thank y'all so much, and I'm so appreciated. I'm very appreciative, excuse me, for y'all and supporting me, and being nice to me and being kind, and just being a good person. And also excuse the fact that I'm in my vehicle right now, and it is almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time really at all this week to make a video to express this topic I'm about to express, because I feel like I needed to, and also come on here and thank every one of y'all for liking, subscribing, all the new people, all the people that have been here from the beginning. I mean, I'm only at almost 100 subs. It's not really, it's not a huge excuse me, it's not a huge thing, but to me it's a pretty big thing. I'm very appreciative of it, because the last time I had 100 subscribers was when I was like 12 or something, and I'm 23. And that was when sub for sub was a huge thing, and you could go online very easily and go to a website. I forgot exactly what it was called, but it was called like sub something. Like, the picture of it was actual like submarine and shit like that. I have no clue what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's not a thing anymore. But yeah, I had like over 100 subscribers doing that stupid shit. But all the people that are subscribed to me now, excuse me, are actual people. And of course, that's a way bigger thing, if you ask me, way more important, and something to be very appreciative about. But I want to talk about a little situation that went on with me on YouTube here recently. I got a little bullying and harassment. It's not. I didn't even get a strike. It's just like somebody reported me for bullying and harassment, and YouTube just said like, "Hey, if you keep this up, you'll have your comments turned off, or your channel might get terminated." And I tried to contact them directly and see if I could like explain to them what happened. And of course, it's absolute hard as shit to get a hold of YouTube and really tell them anything. You got to go through a whole process, and the process they wanted me to go through had nothing to do with what I was trying to do. I was just trying to explain to them why it happened. So I'm gonna actually see if I can pull up the exact video for y'all and the exact situation, and let y'all see exactly what I'm talking about before I continue talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Look at me when I talk to you. And have everything for you to do with you sitting there and telling me. Look at me when I talk to you.
So before I go ahead and explain why I want to talk about this, don't think that I'm trying to make anyone feel bad for me, or feel sorry for me, or me trying to get attention or anything like that. No, I mean, I comment sometimes on a lot of videos. Yeah, I've commented a lot, but this topic is very, very, very sensitive to me, and it means a lot to me personally, like regarding to that video, and what he's basically expressing. Bend over, the person that uploaded it. I don't think that's his video. I'm pretty sure he like re-uploaded it. I'm pretty sure he re-uploads a lot of the videos he finds on his channel and stuff like that. So obviously he hearted my comment. I have over 100 plus likes on it. That's no doubt the most liked and acknowledged comment I've gotten on anybody else's page. And so I got a lot of positive comments, a lot. I also got a few negative comments. And the reason for this video is talking about the negative comments. So I'm going to go ahead and just express a little bit about that. Well, basically, I went and, I defended myself in the comments. Of course, I stood up for myself and obviously stood up for that topic and how it's nothing to laugh about, it's nothing to joke about, it's nothing to take lightheartedly at all. And I went through other comments on that video and I seen people commenting, of course, kind of similar stuff like I did. And some people went on there and was talking shit to them and basically talking down on them and being like boo hoo and womp womp and all this stupid ass childish shit. And I don't normally do this at all. Like, I don't normally go out of my way to defend other people on the internet, really, at all. But I felt an urge, to do that because normally, like, in my everyday life, let's say that's happening, or something happens in my life that has to do with it. Let's say somebody tells me that, oh, their kid, got abused by their uncle or something like that. I stand up for them. I do what's right. I stand up for them. Simply put it, I stand up for them, and I say what needs to be said because again, that's a very sensitive topic to me. Because from the ages, I want to say roughly that I can remember, probably 4 or 5 till I was about till I was about like 17 years old, basically. Let's just say 18, because 17, I was still getting physically abused. At the age of 18, I was still getting, like, excuse me, verbally abused. But up until the age of about like 19, 20, everything kind of stopped. I became my own person. I grew up, I took control of my life, and I stood up for myself completely because for a very long time, I dealt with that. I dealt with mental abuse, physical abuse, physical trauma, mental trauma. I don't take that kind of stuff lightheartedly at all because trauma survivors is a huge thing to me because that affects you as an adult, from when you're a child and what you're exposed to and what you go through affects the person that you're going to become in your life. It literally dictates what kind of person you're basically going to be. Now, some people might agree, some people might disagree, but I know from a fact for me that it does because I still deal with some of the stuff to this day, but I have way more control over it. There's still stuff that haunts me and scars me, just like I expressed in that comment, and it's just a very serious thing. And I just wanted to come on here and basically say that to all the people that want to talk down, I'm not saying that those people are going to go out their way and watch this video, but I just wanted to bring some light to that situation and basically say the people who want to like think twice about it and be like, oh well, if you're going to put your personal information out there, you deserve to be talked shit on. Okay, that's somewhat makes sense, but yet again, it does not make sense at all, especially with that topic. Now I can understand other things, whatever it may be. But you got to realize when, a person is abused for so long, and, mentally, physically, emotionally, being exposed to drugs like I was, all sorts of things for a long time, that changes you as a person. And that's nothing to joke about because, you know, it's not at all. And I want to bring light to the fact that basically, people need to think twice about doing so, about just being like, oh, well, I'm just going to make fun of this person because they put their information out there. If you put your information out there, you need to expect to be made fun of. Well, obviously, there's going to be that people because those people haven't been through the stuff like I have, and so other many people have. And they know, hey, that's a very serious thing. That's nothing to joke about at all. And I just want to say how disappointed and how pathetic some people are that they don't want to stop and realize, hey, like those people actually went through some very serious and traumatizing shit that, changed their life forever. And I have 2 children and I'm a father and it changed my life forever. And I would never imagine, putting my children through the stuff that I went through at all. I would never do that to them. I would never want to expose them to anything like that because it's horrible. And, a child doesn't deserve that, I mean, it's just at the time I was just a child. At the time, a lot of people was just a child. They have no control over that. And it's just sad, because my father and my mother really wasn't there for me. They're still kind of not. I mean, I have nothing to do with my dad, my mom. We're still good. We're just now here recently, the last like couple months. We've been good. We've been getting along, but still, I've never really had a close relationship with my mom. Had a closer relationship with my dad, but my dad brought me through the ringer. He brought me through the most shit, no doubt. He's the one that made the mark on me, like every mark, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything for a long time, and I stood by him through it all. And just here recently, within the last like year and a half almost now, I stopped it. I'm officially done with it. I'm never gonna have anything else to do with it, and I'm done because I don't want my children to be exposed to that, and I don't wish any child to be exposed to any sort of toxic stuff like that that literally changes the foundation of what your brain is developing into to cause so much, stress, PTSD, traumatic events in your life to change your mind, alter you in every way. And I just want to say that people really need to stop and think twice about it. And they really need to have more respect about it. And I understand that I might sound like I'm, being like, oh, woe is me. No, I'm not. I know probably a lot of people aren't going to watch this whole video. I know that a lot of people probably aren't going to give a shit, but I give a shit. I truly give a shit because, it's something I've been dealing with for years. And, there's been a huge thing happening in my life here recently. I cut my father out and I've changed myself a lot. I'm a completely different person. Not completely different, but very, very different than the type of person I was just a year ago. I mean, I've changed, I've grown, I've become a better father, I've become a better partner to my significant other, I've become a better person, I've gotten so much closer with God, and my eyes have really started to open up and realize all this crazy stuff even more. But yeah, my computer is dying, and y'all are barely able to see me now. Y'all are barely able to see me in the first place. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and it's basically just when someone expresses that to you, just realize that it's nothing to joke about. I'm not saying that y'all watching this feel that way or anything like that, but me as the person I am, I'm gonna stand up for that situation for the rest of my life until I die. I'm gonna stand up for anybody that's going through anything like that and be there for them and try to do the best I can for them. Now, here in the YouTube comments, no, not anymore, obviously, because I kind of went overboard. And yeah, I kind of let my normal thinking process take over, and I kind of figured about, hey, this is YouTube. They can delete my channel, or they can disable my comments. You know we don't have complete free speech on here. We have to be very careful about the things that we say. And I'm the type of person that I'm gonna speak what's on my mind, and I'm gonna speak the truth. And YouTube can only handle so much of that. So I appreciate y'all very much, to the people that actually watched this whole video. And just think twice, and just realize that there's all sorts of trauma survivors and people that's been through a lot of stuff in their life, not with just abuse, but just have more respect and kindness and courtesy to other people, and you will receive that in the end. So God bless everybody that's watching, and I hope y'all have a good night or day. And I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's almost 4. Well, it's 3 o'clock now, and my computer's dying. So God bless y'all, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one.